When I was just a baby, my mama told me, child, be a careful driver, don't speed or roll too wild. But I ran a light in Reno, and the cop got real annoyed. So I ended up in prison, and now my future's destroyed. Those Wall Street crooks are riding in a fancy limousine. They've plundered people's savings, their wealth is pure obscene. Well, I know I wasn't cautious, but help me comprehend how they get away with murder. This injustice has to end. How the Rich Stole Democracy by Bard for Bernie. The rich chuckled and chuckled. What a wonderful scam! With this clever disguise, they won't know who I am. All I need is a lawmaker. Rich looked around, but since those were quite scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop old Rich? No. The Rich simply said, since I can't seem to find one, I'll make one instead. So he fetched his doll, Jeb. He tied strings to Jeb's hands, and he tied strings to Jeb's feet. And he took empty sacks, a gigantic amount, filled them up with more coins than one could ever count. If you make proper use of it, you'll be the prez. All it takes is a promise to do as I says. When I pull on your strings, Jeb, you mustn't be cute. Then together we'll pilfer astonishing loot. Now, what do I take first? The old Rich said with wonder. Social Security? First thing we'll plunder. Medicare, Medicaid, Veterans Budget. As long as we're stealthy, then no one will judge it. And what of these folks making t-shirts and socks? And hair combs and blankets and pencils and clocks? Their wages are far too expensive, I fear. Let's make them in China, then bring them back here. There is nothing more sweet, if I'm perfectly frank, than democracy ending with one awful clank. That's a noise, grinned the Rich, that I simply must hear. So he paused, and he put his rich hand to his ear. But the sound that he heard was a vast surging crowd. It started out low, then it grew awfully loud. Countless people were cheering with him, with verve. We are here to take back all the rights we deserve. And if they'd embarked on a massive group journey, they held up strange banners that read, I'm with Bernie. The Rich puzzled long till his puzzler was sore. I've never seen anything like this before. Could it be when they stand up and everyone joins, democracy cannot be purchased with coins? And what happened then? Well, in Burnville, they say, democracy made quite the comeback that day. 'Cause Bernie made sure that kids, women, and men were safe from the rich ever stealing again. Feel the burn.